Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Ravens franchise and NFL 2K5. We are coming off of a disappointing loss to the Cleveland Browns, but we have a chance to bounce back. We are taking on the 3-5 New York Jets. Their season has been spiraling the last few weeks. I feel like our season's been spiraling since the bye week or even the game before the bye week. So this is a must-win for both teams. This is a serious match. At quarterback, starting for the Jets, it's Chad Pennington, hanging around 88 overall. Next up is veteran running back Curtis Martin, who is around 78 overall. I was actually expecting him to be a lot higher in this game, but I guess he's been in the league for too long, so they're giving him no benefit of the doubt. Gerald Sowell starts at fullback. At wide receiver, it is up to the secondary to try and stop Santana Moss. Although after how they performed against Larry Fitzgerald, rookie Larry Fitzgerald, I don't know how this defense is going to handle it. Their tight end situation's a bit bleak as their starting tight end, Anthony Beck, is currently out. So next up is Chris Baker at 53 overall. They are okay at center though. Kevin Mawai, 95 overall, and his backup Pete Kendall is 87. Kind of jealous that they have just two really solid centers. In fact, Pete Kendall, if we were able to get him, he would be starting for us right now. Brent Smith is their best guard and he's currently out, so they are relying on 65 overall players. It's going to be up to the front seven to try and pressure these guys and get to Pennington if we have any chance at winning this game. Their tackle situation a lot better. Jason Fabini and Kareem McKenzie are their starters. Then on defense, they got it pretty good. Jason Ferguson at 86 overall, Dwayne Robertson at 80, and then Josh Evans 79. On their defensive end, you got Sean Ellis at 87, John Abraham 86, Brian Thomas at 73. Outside linebacker, it's Eric Barton and Victor Hobson. Inside linebacker, there's Sam Coward and Jonathan Vilma, future football analyst for Fox. Then at the cornerback situation, it's Donnie Abraham, 84 overall, but then there's a drop off to 67 overall, Ray Mickens. So we need to try and take advantage of the secondary and try and exploit it. At strong safety, Reggie Tong is holding down the fort at 77 overall. And at free safety, it's John McGraw. The Hounds of the AFC North are knocking at our doorstep. The Browns and Steelers are now 4-4, which means they're about 1.5 games behind us. And we are currently 5-3. We have a chance to keep the division lead, but we do have to win this game to ensure it. So, without further ado, let's jump on in. For the love of God! Why, dude? This secondary sucks ass, man. I'm so tired of it. Gary Baxter, you can have a billion interceptions, dude. But if you're just Trayvon Diggs before Trayvon Diggs, who gives a shit? I need you to be locked down. You're just giving up all that shit? Come on. Man, I love it when my top 5 defense gives up a touchdown 5 seconds into the fucking game. Great catch, Johnson. Beautiful catch. Throw the ball! What are you doing? What the fuck are these blitz packages, man? I don't get any time in the pocket. They sent 6 guys to hit Bowler, man. 6 fucking dudes were after Bowler. That's crazy.
Finally gets out of bounds at the 30. Lewis makes the snap and runs into traffic. Lewis gets the ball on first down. Smith gains 8 yards and eventually slides down at the 5. Holding. Number 24. Defense. Down. Lewis larges up.
Oh shit, got him. That works.
Ball goes in motion.
Man, how many motherfuckers are gonna miss him, bro? That was way too many.
Early bring up second down. Pennington zings it to the right side, and it's
Motherfucker went right to him, man. No! No! Why?
eventually pushed out of bounds at Martin will get the carry on first down, and the carry goes in motion. Intercepted. One man to
Please,
beat,
please, please,
no
please,
one
please,
in
please,
front
please,
of
please,
him.
please, please. Damn it.
Runs out of bounds at the 36.
Thank you, Baxter.
36-yard line. Flags down at the cruises out to the left.
How the hell did I not get the first down?
Maybe in the game.
Well, you're absolutely right. But if there's one guy on this defense that
Oh yeah, come on, Todd.
Tongue hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Lewis gains 5 on the.
I fucked up.
At the 19. And that'll do it for quarter number 1, and we're all tied. Stover kicks from 36 yards out, and they take the lead. Pennington throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 34. One man defeated.
Unbelievable.
Out of bounds at
I'm getting so tired of this, man. We are getting no. We aren't getting any. We're not getting anything on this guy, man. Thank you, Bulwer, for another sack.
the 43. Original on the scrimmage.
what a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Carter makes a
Forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
Pennington fires this one over the middle.
Why are you playing press coverage on 3rd and long? What is the CPU's logic behind that, man? There's no need. And then Baxter fucks it up. Alright, Baxter, you're done. You're not guarding Santana Moss anymore.
On the field and will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Lewis carries it for the 6th time. Eventually touched down at the 39.
Holding. Number 27. Defense.
Lewis takes the snap and runs into traffic. Stopped at the 39. Finally gets out of bounds at the. Bowler brings it to the right side.
Musa Smith, why did you catch those?
Flags down at the 43. The Jets have it.
My God, bro.
39.
We were moving the ball perfectly fine. What does Bowler have to do? Fumble.
It was a solid hit here, but I think if it
Fuck
hadn't
this
been
shit,
raining,
man.
The Jets want to capitalize on the fumble and will start this drive at their. Pennington rifles it out left side and it's off.
of not giving up the short pass.
They couldn't connect.
I'm surprised we didn't decide to pick that pass off. Like, man, that's a really easy pick for one of you guys. Grab it.
Going takes the snap and punts it away. Rightful fields the punt at the 21.
And one of you gets called for holding. On special teams.
Holding.
Wow.
49. Defense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the ball.
Eventually touched. Slides down at the 40. Johnson. Bowler throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 42. A bit of a slow start for him.
That is there, but you will see the ball more and more as the game goes on.
Eventually slides. Lewis takes it off the toss and passes the line. Tackled, and the clock will... One man to beat, no one in front of him. Smith takes it across the line and gains a...
Oh, right on the dot. Right on the dot.
And he's got
Thank you, Johnson, for finally catching that ball.
He's in for the touchdown. Martin goes in motion. Baker mishandles this one and drops it. Pennington tips it to the left sideline and it's incomplete.
And it's pass interference.
Pass interference. Number 21. Defense.
What bullshit.
Placed on the spot.
What bullshit.
Baxter tips it away on the cover.
Nice aggressive.
Pennington throws a heater and it's
So
tipped.
close for another McAllister interception, but I hate this secondary so much.
Pennington rifles it out left side.
Once again,
Catch is made well
no
past the
secondary.
markers for a first down.
Holding. Number 65. Offense.
Thank you. Take that penalty, please.
This one will fall incomplete. Pennington throws a
And of course, I didn't get that.
Jets. So didn't haul that one in.
Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Pennington zings it to the right side. And
Thank you,
it falls
defense.
incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Thank you.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens with a small lead, 17-14. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Jets should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half.
Well, they'll start this drive at their own 30-yard line. Eventually touchdown. Smith carries this one off to the right, and
Got him. Come on. Attaboy, Johnson to the 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ravens. Oh, that felt so good. Game just burned by that corner, man. He was about to run some unnecessary route. I'm like, motherfucker, it's one safety back there. Just run.
Ron Johnson tacks on a
Thank
buckle after
God
the
I
run
noticed
here.
that in
Watch
time.
Pennington tips it to the left sideline, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Ineligible receiver. Number 65. Offense.
Thank you, McAllister.
On the receiver,
He's finally living up to that 96 overall billing.
In motion. Pennington throws this out.
Damn it.
And it's caught.
And 2 touchdowns.
Get him in that backfield, team. Ballware, Lewis in the backfield.
Pennington fires this one over the middle.
Thank you, defense.
Dan, strong plays on 1st and 2nd give you this kind of situation.
There we go.
5 wide receivers take the field. One man
Intercepted by your boy. We going the other way.
They start at the 37-yard line. Tackled at the 30. The 34.
What a throw! What a throw, Bowler!
Chase down at the 10.
Fucking
First down.
throw! Bro, look how close it is to the turf. That's so close. Hell of a catch by Johnson, man.
One man to beat.
Open lane for Bowler. Another touchdown.
On track here. This drive begins at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go. Another sack.
Way back at the 15.
Weaver's first sack in what feels like an eternity, man.
Back in the backfield package.
This pass will fall harmlessly. Pennington uncorks this to the left side.
Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. Defense? Where has been spinning weeks?
Smith gains 10 yards on the play, and
I
that
can't
brings
with
up
it.
first down.
Holding. Number 66. 10-yard.
Robertson.
And now we're at 2nd and 29 thanks to this fucking offensive line. Ooh, does he do it again? Yes, he does! Johnson to the 30, Johnson to the 20. Another deep shot to Johnson.
First down. Slides down at the 9. It'll be first and goal. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Ravens in command of this one, 31-14. Stover from 28 yards out, and it's good. Their 33-yard line. Fuller tips it away on the coverage. Pennington gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's tipped.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right side, and he's looking for room. 15.
Just barely slipped that in.
He's in for
Whatever.
the touchdown.
Look at that. Browns, Steelers, and
Offense
tight
takes
game,
the field.
close match.
They had some big running plays. We'll see if another one is in the works. They start at their own 22-yard line. Tackled at the 31. Taylor has his number called on second down. Bowler zings it to the right side, and he's on target for a gain of 5. Slides down at the 48.
Holding. Number 21. Defense.
Bowler rifles this one, and it's intercepted.
It's happening, yo.
27.
I should have threw it sooner. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
5 at their own 27-yard line. Number 27 makes a play on this and there. Second down coming up. Second down and 5 wide receivers take the field. Pennington zips.
All right, they just threw it short. Didn't even have to worry.
31. Pennington lightens this one hard over the middle and it falls incomplete. Bowler throws a heater right.
Great throw, Bowler.
Catch is made well past. Harris throws this one right sideline and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Pass interference. Number 21. Defense.
Damn, that's gonna end the game. That's crazy.
The ball is placed at the spot.
Taylor carries it for a third
There we
down.
go.
And gets
Taylor's
the
first touchdown of the season.
clock will continue to run.
Wow. Oh, there's incomplete. Never mind.
Incompletion.
Whether the pass was caught inbounds.
Prior to going out of bounds. Oh, there's the catch. He's inbounds. I think they'll overturn this one.
After review, the pass has been ruled complete. The catch was made prior to going out of bounds. First down.
He li- Moss grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down. It looks
Are you
like,
serious?
yeah, we've had
We
an
just
injury
lost
down
them
on
on
the field.
Bryant.
As soon as we hear anything,
The
we'll be
fuck?
sure to pass the information along to you.
And our cornerback depth has taken a hit.
Sean, and field the best team possible.
Second down, 10 yards to go. It's intercepted.
Hey! One more pick for the road.
To do it for this one. The Ravens come out on top, 41-21. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
We are back in the win column. It was very dicey at the start. We're only up 17-14, but we dominated that second half, and that was all it took to pull away in this one. Overall, the offense, outside of the interceptions I threw and the fumble I had, was damn near perfect. I really wish we could run the ball more with our running backs like Jamal Lewis. Right now, I'm struggling to really, flow through the gaps, float off the line. So at the moment, we're just trying to win, however means never, by any means necessary. We're just trying to win by any means necessary at this point, and so far, that's what it's coming down to. We're losing to teams that we really shouldn't lose to, such as Buffalo, such as Cleveland. And yet, despite that, we have beaten good teams to start the year, like the Chiefs, like the Eagles. I don't know what to say. I mean, I wish we had some level of consistency. I wish we had, consistent offensive output. I wish our defense played as well as today, every game. But overall, I'm very pleased to know that we got the dub. I mean, shout outs to the offense, also, getting over 440 yards total offense. And shout out to the defense for their best rushing yard performance, allowing no yards, only -4 yards allowed on the game. So after giving up over 200 to the Browns, over 100, I think, to Washington, they're starting to step up after this game. Although, to be fair, without a good blocking tight end, I think the Jets were kind of doomed from the start. So it's not the full telling of how good this run defense can be. We need to see a better team, or at least a more healthy opponent, which probably is going to be the Patriots. Bowler had a solid outing, not the highest completion percentage, not even 200 yards passing, but 198 and a passing touchdown still. He did what he needed to do. Chad Pennington, I think, was the better quarterback in some aspects. Definitely because he had almost 375 yards throwing, and he also had 3 passing touchdowns. Again, we're more of a running team first, so that's why Bowler's only getting to throw the ball maybe 15 times a game. I'm only now starting to get more confident with the passing game. I'm getting more confident with the receiving group we have at the moment. Getting better. Slowly getting better, but it is getting better. It's mostly coming through Kyle Bowler running through the ground. He is truly becoming Vanilla Vick before our very eyes. He is becoming Vanilla Vick in real time. 200 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. It's the stuff that has kept us in games this season, man. Jamal Lewis with only 21 yards, like I said, trying to get him going, not really working out. Chester Taylor got in a garbage time tutty, so kudos to him. Shout out to that man. Not even Musa Smith getting involved, or at least being impactful. We'll have to figure it out eventually. But on the bright side, Curtis, my favorite Martin, had a really bad match. Did not look like the Curtis and Martin of old. I guess 10 years in the league does that to you. Either that or just not having a good offensive line can do that too. Receiving wise, Santana Moss ran all over us. There was really no stopping him. But at the very least, it didn't burn us completely. So that is kind of a half glass full perspective. He had a great stat line for himself and his team, but it didn't cost us the victory this time around. Rudy Johnson, 4x, 139 yards and a tutty, had a great performance for a guy who doesn't get the ball often. McCareens, he kind of had a solid match, I'd say. Kevin Johnson, 3x, 52 yards himself. Martin had 2 for 35. Cotchery had 2 for 12. Corbett had 1 for 67. I think it was a touchdown. Yeah, it was a touchdown. Only 1 reception to Tahi. We're kind of saving him at this point for the playoffs, not really being able to get him involved. That's kind of devolved to that point. Maybe down the road this season we can get him involved again. Defensively, Mickens had 6 tackles. He led the game in tackles. Abraham and Lowe had 5 tackles each. Ferguson and Barton had 4 for the Jets. Hendricks had 4 tackles, special teams, and playing the garbage time minutes in the fourth. So I think we should start giving him more snaps defensively speaking. McGraw, Coward, Bolware with 3 tackles. Great Ellis, Robertson, Stewart, Tongue, Breifel, Lewis, Speed, Smith, each with 2 tackles, everyone with 2 or 1 or less. Robertson with 2 sacks, Ferguson sack, Bolware, and Weaver getting a sack in this. Shout outs to the defense again for stepping up in that second half, shutting down the Jets offense for 2 quarters. If they had continued to play like the way they did in that first quarter, this final score would have been a lot closer than what it is right now. Lots of passes were deflected, defended, the whole 9, and all of them are from us. Very few Jets deflections. In fact, the only one was Sapp. Interceptions wise, Williams, Baxter, and Sapp each had interceptions, while Lowe had the only pick for the Jets. Who recovered the fumble? It was Ferguson, and who forced it was Coward. Bulwer had 3 tackles for loss, Robertson with 2, and Ellis had 2. Ferguson and Weaver each with 1. Yeah, a lot better performance from our defense this week. I think the best defensive performance we've had this season was either the Eagles game or the Browns game in Cleveland to start the year. Those are the 2. Maybe Cincinnati that is in there as well. Shouts to Stover. He made both of his field goal attempts in this one between 30 to 39 and one between 1 to 29 yards. And only 1 punt from Gowen. Outside of that, though, not too much else to look towards. That is going to do it for this one. Well, that'll wrap things up from here. Baltimore walks away with another victory. We're now up to 6 wins on the year. The division race is still pretty tight so far. Hopefully, with the way our schedule is looking, we can close out the division with the victory. We only have the Steelers and Bengals in terms of division matches, and then that's it. Outside of that, we have 8-0 New England and 6-2 Indianapolis. Those will be the toughest matches of the year, and at this point, I really don't think we're going to win those games. I was hoping we could get Super Bowl or bust in year one, considering the contract situations we have around the team, but it's not feeling like that right now. The defense is pretty inconsistent, and our offense as well. I can't even confirm now week to week that we're going to get a dub against a bad team. That's out of the window. We've already lost 2 pivotal matches against really bad teams. And only 2 games so far have been really, great, have proven us to be a playoff team. The Chiefs game got a lot easier once Priest Holmes went out of that Chiefs game. The Chiefs really weren't anything. They were just paper tigers. And then the Eagles game, the defense was phenomenal that match, but it hasn't been the same since. We're only now starting to pick up the pace again. We'll see what happens. This is a long season again. We've only played 9 games. Plenty of time left to determine things. I think we should be a playoff team. At this point in the year, we should be a playoff team, but I don't know if we're going to go to the Super Bowl anymore. That is up for grabs. Again, we'll just have to wait and see. Until then, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Always, I enjoy bringing these to you. I will see you guys next time. Please be safe out there and have a good one. Peace out.